Why do I do what I do? Why do I write what I write? That question pops up at every school or conference visit I make. And it's an interesting question because not only do I write about social justice and civil rights, I also write about dinosaurs that dance and friendships between puppies and bears and headstrong children. And when mood and muse are in proper alignment, I've been known to write and publish poetry. But why do I write about social justice and civil rights? Why are those topics so important to me? I think the answer to that question is multi-layered. In part, it's because of my upbringing. My parents taught me to respect everyone, no matter their color, their religion, whether privileged or disadvantaged. As Martin Luther King once said, a person should be judged not by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I think that's true. They also taught me that the United States is a place where everyone is equal. But as I got older, I realized that was not true. I realized that equality wasn't and isn't extended to everyone on an equal basis. So I write what I write to remind readers that our great country hasn't always lived up to the promises made in its historical documents. I also write, especially about civil rights, to discover the people in history who brought the civil rights movement to the attention of the nation. Our children learn about Dr. King and Rosa Parks, but what about the others? What about Bayard Rustin, the intellectual engineer of the civil rights movement? What about Fred Shuttlesworth, who fought Bull Connor every step of the way? Who, besides John Lewis, was on that first 1961 Freedom Ride? What do they learn about James Farmer or Diane Nash or their white allies, Walter and Francis Bergman or Genevieve Hughes? Or for that matter, what is written about Samuel Leibowitz or Bernard Cohen or Philip Hirschkopf, who fought in the courts for equal justice for all? King and Parks may have been, respectively, the voice of the movement and the mother of it, but so many others also were doing physical work to challenge the status quo. I write what I write to bring attention to these deserving, often forgotten individuals, actors in the struggle for equality.